All right, and so number 37 here, we're still solving the problem. And number 37 says find g of a plus 1 when g of x is or equals 2x plus 1. All right, so we've been given g of x and told g of x equals 2x plus 1. But now we want to find g of a plus 1. So that means we're going to take this given function of g, and anywhere we see an x, we're going to take that x out and plug in an a plus 1 and evaluate. So 2, taking out the x, putting in the a plus 1, and now let's go ahead and evaluate. Distribute this 2 through. So 2 times a gives us 2a, 2 times 1 gives us plus 2, and then we have a plus 1. And if we combine like terms here, we get 2a plus, well, 2 plus 1 is 3. And so g of a plus 1 equals 2a plus 3. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the next question, number 38, because it's very similar. So again, we're told find g of a when g of x equals 1/3 x plus 5. So we have g of x and told g of x equals 1/3 x plus 5. And now we want to find g of a minus 1. All right, so we're going to take our function g, anywhere we see an x, replace that x with an a minus 1. So we have 1/3, plugging in a minus 1 for x, plus 5. And now we're going to go ahead and take this 1/3 and distribute it through. So we have 1/3a minus 1/3 plus 5. All right, so let's go ahead and simplify this a little bit. This is really a over 3, because this a is in the numerator, minus 1/3 plus, how do we rewrite 5 as a fraction? Well, we can rewrite it as 5/1. And now that we're adding and subtracting fractions, you'll recall that we need a common denominator. And what's that common denominator going to be? Because we want to rewrite this as just one fraction. Well, that common denominator is going to be 3. So we're good here. We're good here. But we have a 1 here in this denominator. So what do we have to multiply 1 by to get to 3? Well, we have to multiply it by 3. And whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. And so now if we rewrite this, and I'll go ahead and rewrite it over here, we're left with a over 3 minus 1/3 plus 5 times 3 is 15 over now 3. And now that we have a common denominator, this denominator simply moves over, and we can go ahead and combine our numerator. So we have a minus 1 plus 15. And so lastly, let's go ahead and simplify, combine our like terms. We have a, negative 1 plus 15 is positive 14 over 3. And there we have our final answer. G of a minus 1 equals a plus 14 over 3.